We start here this hour. Over 40 people have been killed in a bus crash on the N1 outside Makado in Limpopo. Emergency services personnel, police and traffic police are continuing with the search and rescue efforts this morning. Here's SABC News reporter Rutendo Popodi, who's monitoring developments for us this hour. So, Rutendo, let's start with what's happening there. We understand that the death toll has now risen to 40.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, it's a spine-chilling scene here, and I can tell you that the N1 stretch between Lutrichert and Vervoort tunnels has been reopened partially for traffic right now. This followed the crash that happened yesterday, the crash that has so far claimed 42 lives. It was a bus that was driving from Johannesburg, and we hear that the bus was en route to Zimbabwe and Malawi. But as soon as we arrived here, the wreck was just being removed from the scene. But so far, we understand that 42 people have perished and about 5 people have been hospitalized. But I just want to step out of the shot a little bit here and show you where it really happened. If you look there where police officers are, this is a very it's a curvy road. It's a very sharp curve where we have seen a lot of accidents happen here. Just recently, I think about a year or two back, we reported an accident that happened here, but 19 people are perishing. The bus, we understand, just crashed or rammed into this steel barrier here and came crashing down the valley. And if you could see the wreck, as you will see later on in our visuals, you can see that something horrific happened here, and they tell you about lives that have been lost, and they tell you about people that have been injured. But of course, in terms of what really happened, was it the driver losing control of the vehicle? The details are still a little bit sketchy right there, but we will of course update you a little bit later on. But as I said, this is one of the most dangerous stretches of the N1, and over the years we've seen accidents happening here or crashes happening here and claiming a lot of lives. And we're hoping that later on we'll be speaking to the transport officials just to give us more details as to what really happened. But I can tell you that the crash happened around 4:30 yesterday, and the emergency officials have been on the scene since then. Throughout the night, they've been attending to the scene, and they are hoping that in the next few hours, 2 or so hours, everything will be concluded and the road will be fully open to traffic. Police.
Sure, that is really sad news coming out of there. What do we know in